Alright everybody, welcome back to the farm. I know it's been a while, but we have made it to January. I've purchased everything I wanted to purchase and I reset the money to the starting spot I wanted to be. So you see up there we got $19,000, but it's time to make some money. So I'm going to go over here and show you. I'm going to turn this off first. The prices, so we have little over 21,000 liter of oats, and the top price for those are normally in January at little over $1,100, and it is right there right now. A couple of the spots are going down, so our top price right now looks like 1,152 at the grain mill. So we're going to get the oats sold, and then the sorghum also has its top price in January. I see $949 right now at the farmers market, but also $947 at the grain mill. So we're gonna haul some grain and make some money. Soybeans are going down right now. They will start going back up in the summer, so I won't be able to sell those off until July. But we're gonna get rid of some sorghum and some oats here and see how much money that we end up with in the end. Because we still have to purchase some cows so that we can get everything started on the farm. So let's go over here and jump in the old C50 and let's haul some grain. Now, I have not actually played this map a whole lot, so I'm gonna 1,152 is the grain mill, so I'm gonna go on here. I've tagged it so I know where it's at on the map. Looks like we're going up to the edge of the original Elm Creek map. This is an extended version of the base game Elm Creek map. Everything around the edges is new. You can kind of see the square in the middle of the map for the original farm, so I kind of know where I'm going up there along the river. So, we got a little bit of driving to do today. So I might time-lapse this, and of course, now the roads are covered in snow, so that's going to make this even more fun. Hopefully this truck can handle it. Now I got to remember, I want to say the soybeans are in that one, and the wheat and the sorghum are in the other two, because those are the first two crops that I harvested. So let's go up here, pull underneath the auger right here, and, or not wheat, oats. There we go, oats. So this truck will hold 7,000, so we're going to have to make at least 3 trips, it looks like. So, time to see how this truck handles the snow. See if I can find my driveway here. Bring up the map here. Get out of the way, dear. Oh, looks like the main roads are clear right now, so that'll help. Maybe not. Kind of clear. I guess it's just my graphics made it look like it was clear, but as I come up to it, it's not. It's piled up to the side, so they've been through here. Plus we're in a hill. I might speed this up and do a little bit of a time lapse for you guys. Probably show you maybe 1 or 2 loads of wheat and 1 or 2 loads of sorghum, and then we'll see where we end up money-wise, and maybe we'll go pick up some cows. We'll see. So we ended up switching up a little bit here to do the sorghum. We got a little over $24,000 on our oats. I did deliver one load of sorghum through with the straight truck, but then I realized that the place that had the best price for the oats, which right now is the depot, the best way to deliver that is by using the train. So since the train station, the elevator with the train is right around the corner from the farm, I decided to just go ahead and grab the 7020 and hook up the gravity wagons. Works a little bit better in the weather too, as you saw there on the time lapse. I had to change my shorts a couple of times, slid down those hills toward those bridges with a full load on the straight truck a couple of times, but we got it all delivered. We're heading back to the farm now. We actually have probably just a few bushels of oats and a few bushels of sorghum left. This is what I've been doing, just using the 7020, cutting across the empty fields here. Just makes it a little bit easier, especially with this weather. The ground's frozen, so I can just cut across these plowed up fields. But we have just a few bushels of oats left and just a few bushels of sorghum left. So I didn't feel like trucking all the way across the map for these last couple of bushels of oats. So we're just going to take them to the depot with the sorghum. So you guys are going to see me load up this last round of sorghum and oats, take it to the elevator, and then we're going to rent the train and deliver it to the depot. And then we'll see where we end up money-wise. Like I said, I think the first main purchase that we're going to make is a few cows, but we probably won't make that until fall, simply because I haven't started making any feed yet. So I'll have to get some grass cut and some cord chopped for silage in order to get the feed for the cows. I actually think the silos that I set up, I need grass, I need to cut some corn for some silage, and then I actually think I need some wet high moisture field corn to put in there too, to get the mixture for the cow food. So we probably won't have any feed for the cows until September or October time frame, which is good. Yeah, see, 177 liters of sorghum there, and I think it's about the same that I had in here with oats. And I didn't get close enough. So October time frame is probably when I'll end up doing the cows, but that's good because then that'll also give me time. I'm just flipping the auger here to see if I'm close enough. 740 liters of oats there. But that'll also allow me time to sell off the soybeans to get even more money. Like I said, we're gonna probably get a few heifers and a couple of bulls just to run a small number of beef cattle. But the big money is gonna go into the dairy cattle. And then also we're going to progress through time. So as I make money, like right now I'm using mainly equipment from the 60s and 70s, but we're going to progress through time. So we're going to upgrade. We'll upgrade to, you know, a 4440, and then maybe a 4750, and then maybe keep moving up through the lineage of John Deere tractors, John Deere equipment. Maybe get into the 90s and maybe early 2000s, depending on how far I decide to go with this series. Same thing with the combines. So I have my eyes on right now upgrading to probably a 6600 combine first, and then probably a 6620 or a 7720 down the line, and then eventually I can jump up to a 9500 again, depending on how long I decide to go with this series. So But that's what we're going to do with the money. The dairy cows, obviously, we'll sell those for milk. On the fields, what we're doing is every year I'm going to run one field of oats. I think I actually did put wheat down this year. But I may go back to oats just because it makes more money. But I'm going to do one field of either wheat or oats, so we have straw, and then I'm going to have 2 fields for corn, and then 1 field of soybeans, and then we're always going to have 1 idle field that'll be plowed up to be the oats or the wheat for the next year. So we'll get more into that in the upcoming episodes as we start the field work. Get everything dumped there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave the tractor in here. And I'm going to run back out here across the road and go rent the train. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. I may time lapse this little bit right here, depending on how long it takes for this train to get here. Why is it? Oh, sorry. I need to turn my menu on just to make sure that I rented the train. It doesn't want to show me. Okay, train is gonna arrive soon. It's 1.7 kilometers away. I might end up time-lapsing this little bit for you guys. We'll see how long we have to wait. I guess while we wait for the train, I can show you what I was just talking about. So what I've done here is the colors are a little bit off. We do not own field 89. What I've done is I've taken 87 or 86, 87, and 88, and actually you can't really see it on here, but I've divided it into 4 fields that are all about the same size as field 85. So field 85 was our wheat last year, was our oats, so that's going to get soybean on top of the oats. And then we have our wheat field here. 2 of these fields will be corn, and then 1 of them is going to be left what we called summer fall when we were younger, but it's just going to be left empty. That'll be our wheat field for next year. And then what I'll do is I'll do soybeans on top of the straw stubble, and then I'll rotate corn into one of the empty fields. There'll be 1 field that's corn on corn, and then the other field of corn will go on the previous year's soybeans. So that's how I plan to do my crop rotations. Now we can jump on the train here, and let's see. Let's open the cover on that one, and let's open the cover on that one. Apparently I didn't have it started. Nope, that one's already there, so let's put the oats in that one. Now let's back up and get all of this sorghum into this one. $70,000 liters going in. This ended up being a lot faster too, because the straight truck only took 7,000 liters at a time. I was able to haul 17,000 liters at a time with the gravity wagons. So a lot fewer trips. Get these closed up here. And let's head off to the depot and get this delivered and see how much money we make. This map is a little bit different than some of the other maps. If you've watched some of my other episodes before, I've done the train before, but I've always done it to where you just drive the train to the end of the map, and then it imitates driving off to the next town to deliver everything. Well, this one, the train makes a full loop around the map, and so you physically have to drive it to every location that you want to go. So the depot is not that far up here around the corner. On the horn, we got a crossing there, so it'll be a fairly quick trip. But I do believe then that I'm either gonna have to drive the train the rest of the way around the map, or just hyper hyperloop hyperloop myself, transport myself back to the tractor to return the train. Over the bridge on this one. The depot should be right up here over the hill now. Coming up on it now, so I'm going to start slowing down. So the first load of sorghum I actually delivered with the straight truck, and you'll see up here I didn't realize what I was dealing with, so I actually had to back the truck up onto the edge of this dock here and dump it over the edge into the train tracks. So that made it a little bit difficult. Let's see if we can get stopped here. Alright, now here we go. 70,000 liters of sorghum. Let's see how much we make. We'll take that. We'll take that $68,000 there off of the sorghum. Now let's pull forward. Oh, look, I can return the train right here. Okay. I need to get to that one right there. $1,000 there on the oats. We'll go ahead and turn off the train. We will go up here to return the train. Return rented train. So we rented it for less than an hour, so it didn't cost us anything. So now let's hyperloop back to the tractor. Alright, well, I think that's going to do it for this episode. You can see now we're up to $119,000. So now I can kind of start brainstorming what I want to do as far as equipment upgrades and obviously getting some cows. I think the first upgrade is going to be the combine. Get something just a little bit bigger than the 105. Like I said, probably look at either a 4400 or a 6600 combine, just to stay in the era that I'm working with now. And then when we get to the late 70s to 80s time frame, then we'll upgrade to maybe a 6620 or a 7720. But we'll see where this series takes us. The map that I'm waiting on to come out to really, the one that I'm really excited about, is about 80% complete. So still got some time to wait on that. So this is going to be the series for now. I know I started the Funny Farm. I ended up pulling that one down because I got a little bit more excited about this one. Took a break for a couple of weeks. But I'm back to doing some farming, some video gaming. So hopefully I'll roll out a little bit more content here in the near future for you. But like I said, this old school series, this is going to be what we do for now. And like I said, we're going to start here with 60s and 70s equipment, eventually move up to the 80s and maybe the 90s. Just kind of see where it takes us. Go from there. But as always, thank you for watching. I know I remind you guys in every video, but drop a like down there, share this with your friends, hit that subscribe button to follow the channel, and then hit the notification bell, and you will get notifications within YouTube next time I post a video. But again, thanks for watching. I'm going to get everything packed away, and that's it for this video.